Hi guys, my name is Andre. How are you today?
Hi, really good, thank you. How are you?
Good,
Very
good.
fine, thank you too. So, how are you doing right now with all these dates that you have on the Meduza tour?
Uh, we just played. As you can see, I'm in Italy. The guys are in Ibiza, so we just continue doing this big summer tour, and that includes also Mexico in 15 days.
Woo,
So Simon will be there too, and it's exciting moment. So we're just running every day.
that's so cool. With this last ideas that you have been popping up on your gigs, the last track, phone, it's just amazing. We keep playing it, and people is still loving and loving that new tracks that you're creating. How do you feel about this? All the support that you're getting from all the people around the world?
It's exciting. The fan base is growing up every day, and every time we do a show, there's people that we meet that fall in love with new tracks, new ideas, and they asking on social, "What is this track? Please send me this ID." So it's exciting moment, especially because we are focusing our job not only for the radio stuff but also for the club stuff. Since when we open Iterna, it's our own club label. So, and we are ready to release a lot of new stuff by the end of the year. So it's gonna be exciting.
Wow. That track talking about that releasing, I mean, beside the radio, like more into the club and to people, everything you have done at the Medusa edit, I think that was one of the tracks that blew the mind of a lot of people. When we were hearing the track in different sets from different DJs, we were like, where is this track coming from? Who is the author behind the track? Tell me more about that edit, because for me it was blowing
About this
my mind.
track, we have a special surprise for you
Okay.
because Genesee is here.
Oh,
Yeah.
here, come
Because
here.
he's playing tonight with us at our house in at High Ibiza. So we have a villa here in
It's
Ibiza, and
coming. It's coming.
we have a lot of
Okay.
guests. And guys, we have Genesee here.
The
Look, guys,
official one.
Oh,
Bella Joe.
we are talking about everything you have done. Okay.
so how
Sorry.
was the creative process behind the track? Because first of all, the track, the original track, it's just amazing. And then with that Medusa edit, it's just keeping the club pumping.
It's like that. The process was like, I don't know, basically an idea, like, you know, the heavy bass line, the energy you want to bring in the club. Maybe the fresh things was to have this bass line, but with a, you know, a trigger,
Yeah.
the main idea, and to use it, a rep sample that goes similar to the baseline. This was the main idea. Then we were working together to make it strong for the club.
Yeah. The first time that we heard that, it was just blowing our minds. We were like, who is the mastermind behind the edit and the actual track? Because we know the track was playing for a lot of DJs, but with that Medusa edit, it was blowing every single stage, every single festival. And we were like, wow, we need that track to be coming out soon.
Yeah, thank you. And
Now,
you got it.
I have a question, guys. I know you have a lot of dates. I know you have a lot of gigs coming up. How do you decide who is coming to which place? Because I know it's a lot of dates, so it depends on the location. Maybe if you're closer, maybe you prefer to be near to the beach. Tell me.
No, it's to be honest, it's totally random. We are three. Obviously, we play in two, but no matter if I play or Simon will play, it's always Medusa that is on the stage.
Yeah,
So it also depends on the routing. The easiest way to get to a point is obviously the easiest choice to make. So it's totally random. There's nothing. There's no specific rule behind every decision.
that's so cool. And now we just came from these 2 weeks from Tomorrowland. You were hosting our house with James Hyde, Vintage Culture, and Clapton. How do you feel?
Uh, it's a great experience. Obviously, we share our house with James Hive. We made the Ibiza residency. We made the New York show. We're probably gonna bring that to Mexico too.
Please.
So it's exciting because we're all new guys from a new generation of house music, like us, Vintage, James, Dom Dolla, John Summit. So it's a kind of a new house generation, and we're trying to bring this music into the main stages. So it's not easy because we are obviously still in at the end of the EDM era, but it's coming. It takes few times, but it's gonna take like couple of years, but it's coming.
That's so cool. Yeah, and you touch a point real important. You're coming with this new house generation, and people is loving the stuff that you're creating with, as you mentioned, with James Hive, with Domdola, with John Summit. And I think right now the time that you're creating the music, it's touching people and it's touching bases to be able to be, as you mentioned, in main stages, to be able to share this with big crowds and people is loving and supporting all your work. So playing from the first week on the Freedom stage and second week on Crystal Garden, which of the two stages you like the most energy?
Uh, they were two completely different show. I enjoyed both for obviously for different reason. My personal favorite was the Crystal Garden because it was more a dance thing. But the first weekend at the Freedom was cool too because it was more an experience with all the visuals, the lasers, the lights. So there were two different sets and two different experiences.
Yeah, we were just enjoying the set because we were there and we were just
Oh, great. So what do you think about that?
I think the same as you. The vibe with the Crystal Garden set, it was different from the Freedom stage, and it was like more vibing with energy of all the people that it was going to the Crystal Garden stage.
Great. Good to hear that. Thank you so much.
No, thanks to you. Now, what's coming for your music for the rest of the year? I know that you mentioned that you were popping up with new ideas for the last part of the year. So, what can we expect from your project?
We have here Genesis, so the next one on the label is gonna be his new single. So I let him explaining what it will be.
It is.
In 1 week, right?
In
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
Yeah, it's next week. Yeah,
Just spoil the title of the song, no more.
it's named Acids All Night Long.
All I know.
Acids All Night Long,
Yeah.
but we were thinking about it like, maybe on the clubs, acid could be the drugs, but it's acid, the stomach's problem. The stomach problem. All night long when you eat.
And then we have the phone remix packs incoming, and Genesis remix is one of them, and I started Crystal Garden with his remix.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I noticed since second one that with that track, people just was connecting with you.
Great.
But that's so cool. Now, let me ask you a question for all of you guys. If I mention what is right now your happy song, that song that boosts your energy, which song would you think of?
In dance music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. It can be from the past too, or it needs to be actual?
From the past too.
From the past too. That's a really great question. I really love no, there's a new track, probably it's been released 2 months ago from Adapter. He's an Italian guy called No, that I really love that, and it makes me happy when I played it.
Okay, nice. What about you guys?
Oh, I can spoil. I mean, it's an ID from our label. I mean, coming out in, I don't know, a couple of months.
Yeah.
I can say Musica.
Okay.
But it's something.
Nah, it's bad, but What about Genesee?
My track where mine is old. It's Eric Priest's piano.
Oh, yes.
Really good one.
Classic.
Yeah.
Is all night long.
All right, that's so cool. Now, out of this summer tour, what was your craziest show at this moment?
Craziest show. You know, that was probably, I still remember the ADC Mexico I played for the first time. I was on the, not this time in the main stage, but the first time I played there, it was on the second stage. And I still remember that because I've never been in Mexico before that show. And it was my first show there, and the people went crazy on every drop. They were enjoying every single word of the music that I was playing, especially Piece of Your Heart and Lose Control, and they were singing the completely top line without the music on, honestly. And I still remember that for the energy of the people, and also because it was the last show before coming back home for the pandemic. So it's been a crazy it's been a crazy time, that show.
Nice. So ADC would be your crazy show.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, it was something magical. Yeah,
Absolutely.
So yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, honestly, it was the first time for me to play in front of a big audience. I was in front of 60,000 people, so I was really nervous at the beginning, but it ended up well.
That's so cool. Now I have, well, beside that, because you made me remember the set, I actually were there, so it was really goosebumps from that time for the first time that you came to Mexico. And I feel you, I feel that energy, and I feel nervous. It was just magical. But now you have two things that are really important here. Beside the good music, you also have a really good design for your art, for your visuals, for the tracks. So you have a specific designer that is helping you with all these creative visuals, or it's you guys? Tell me more about that part.
No, we've been working with some guys from Netherlands until now, but now we are working with some other English guys for the new concept of the live show that we're gonna bring on live on in 2024.
Okay.
We are completely rebranding everything. Meduza, the logo, as you can see on the latest track phone, the cover, and now we're working again on the visuals. So it's gonna be great. I'm really excited about this project.
Nice, this new Meduza 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to speak with us. Anything that you want to say to your Mexican fans?
Just thank you for supporting our music, coming to the shows every time, and we're really looking forward to come back to Mexico. I will see you in 15 days.
Yeah, cross fingers, and yeah, it's gonna be great. One of the greatest shows. Thank you so much, Janasi. Thank you so much for being part of this time. It was just exciting.
Thank you so much for having us.